Meike 50mm f/0.95 review for Fujifilm. This is quite a surprising lens. I tested a couple of f/0.95 lenses, but this one, I don't know, it has something special in my opinion. For those of you new to the channel, my name is Andrei Dima. I'm a professional travel photographer and video maker, and I run this Fujifilm channel. So if you want to watch more Fujifilm videos, subscribe and watch my older content. I love testing these bright manual lenses because every one of them has a small surprise. Let's start with build quality. This lens is quite small for a 50mm f/0.95. It has an overall smooth black finish. The part closer to the camera body is made out of aluminum and the rest of the lens from metal. It has nice white and red engraved markings. The focus ring turns smoothly and it is nicely dampened. I think this is the nicest focus ring on Meike lenses so far. It strikes a perfect balance. So is the aperture ring. Sadly, this is declicked. I know many Fujifilm fans want clicks on their aperture rings, but this is not one of them. The good thing is that it is well dampened and it turns smoothly. This is a manual lens and it has no electronic contacts. It is not weather sealed, but it has a metal mount. The front and back caps are made from decent quality plastic. The filter thread is 62mm and I am happy that this lens has no text on the front of the lens. The minimum focus distance is 45 cm. Not bad. The lens structure is 7 elements in 5 groups. It has 13 iris blades and it weighs 420 grams. Yes, it is a bit on the heavy side, but it actually balances pretty well on my X-T5. Overall, it's a clean and good looking design. I think it has the nicest design from all the Meike lenses I've tested so far. It looks great on my Fujifilm X-T5 and the X-H2S. Right from the start I was surprised by this lens because it has little vignetting, even at f/0.95. I know it is a 50mm, but still a great performance. I know lenses a lot more expensive that have bigger problems with vignetting. Now, a not so good one, but this is something to expect from bright lenses like this. You get chromatic aberrations wide open. Is it the worst? No, it is not, and if you stop down to f2, they go away. Now let's talk about minimum focus distance performance. At f/0.95 the image is soft. You need to stop down to f2 for an improvement and at f4 for good image quality. And yes, this lens makes background look smooth and creamy. The transition from in focus to out of focus is nice and smooth as well. You are going to get some flare with this lens because it doesn't come with a lens hood, but I think some of you will enjoy the flare on this lens. When it comes to using this lens for a video, it has just a bit of focus breathing, but I've seen worse. This lens has a nice soft character that may please some people when it comes to film recipes and videographers that want a special look. Here is the thing I like about this lens, the bokeh balls. They are unique in my opinion, and I like lenses with unique bokeh. It looks like cat eyes, but they are a little more stretched, and I like how they create a swirl around the subject. And sometimes they don't even look like cat eyes, they look totally different. Now, image quality. At f/0.95, well, there is enough detail in the center, but contrast is very low. Stopping down to f1.4 solves the contrast problem and adds a touch more details. The corners were soft at 0.95 and nothing changed when stopped down, but this is not the kind of lens you buy for its corner sharpness. Stopping down to f2 sees great resolution and contrast in the middle. The corners are still soft. You need to stop down to f5.6 to see improvement in the corners. And at f5.6 the center looks close to perfect. When it comes to image quality, it performs like most f0.95 lenses, decent amount of detail at 0.95 but lacks contrast, and you need to stop it down for better results. Overall, this is a good lens when you take in consideration the price, great build quality, interesting bokeh, and decent image quality starting from f1.4. If this video was helpful, please subscribe and use the links in the description to support the channel. See you next time!